Yo, what's good, everybody? Back again. You already know how it go. Pile one, pile two, pile three, and pile four. Take your time, pause, whatever one calls your fancy. I'm sorry for my camera quality. I don't know. I don't. I don't get why. I guess that's better. I mean, there's no sun out. Oh, there is, but you get what I'm saying, right? All right, but yeah, choose pile that you like. It doesn't matter if you want to choose multiple of them, and then get back to me. Alright, so for pile one, what I've noticed is that there's a situation that you're not looking at per se. Um, as in, you aren't giving it any attention and you're thinking about it in a skewed kind of view, a distorted kind of view because of how you're not looking at the situation for what it is. Um, Let me see. What's this Eight of Cups? Why are they ignoring it? Why are they ignoring said situation? Oh, because it possibly means that you have to open up and be receptive of opening up, not only closing it off and seeing from your point of view. Because it's very attractive to you. It feels like the situation can be nurturing, but you're just turning a cold shoulder to it. What is nurturing about this? What's nurturing? What is nurturing? This situation is, it brings you happiness and it's something that's attractive to you and it allures you. On top of it is something that just brings positive emotions to the area. On top of it being very attractive, if I didn't mention that already. But you're turning your cold shoulder, and you want to cut off strings. Now, what strings did you want to cut off, and why is there cold shoulder? Strings. You're trying to decide if the journey's worth it. And if the journey is worth your time and your essence. What about this Maiden of Blades? Because you see happiness, but it's you have to have the inner strength to go forward and deal with the dry ass periods of times and come out of your shelter. That's You have to explore the world. You have to go out and look for what is your real happiness. What brings you the true stability? Why are you so cold to it? Why are you cold to the idea? Because it's work. You're cold to the idea because you feel like things might be broken off. And you might just try and blindside the situation and you don't know how that might work. What else is needed besides strength? What else is needed? Your patience in discerning when's the right time to harvest and when's the right time to really come out and be straightforward about your situation that you're in. The Nine of Cups, what's that represent? Oh. Honor, something that's really stable, a house, a home, not necessarily it being a tangible house and home, but like a house and home for prosperity and happiness, a happy family. We get two cards. That's one. That's more than two. You get one card if you rock with me. Thank you. You have to tend to the things and actually go forward and embrace all the happy things. Or you may stay and watch and look at your happiness and sadness just walk away. Okay, well, it's on y'all if y'all want to move forward or not. You feel me? Uh, y'all know I'm back with these Isis Oracle cards because, like I said, they're some of my favorite. The art style on them, the artistic work is actually dope as fuck. Miracle of Isis is 106. Hopefully one day I'll have these memorized and be able to recite them to you off the dome. But until then, we just gonna keep coming for the book, buddies. Um, Miraculous healing of the goddess Isis was known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and was capable of miraculous healings. For you, beloved, she offers a miracle of healing. No matter how much you've struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle, a part of it, you are being guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing and let go and let the goddess be. Life restored. That one is 98. Priestess of the Phoenix. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life that you thought to be dead is being revived and flourishing back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fires, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise and be healed and renewed. Life restored brings a message that a trauma-ending struggle or apparent defeat is not the end of your story for you now. What you may appear to be an ending can sometimes simply be the force of an ancient feminine power flowing into your new pathways, pulling energy from old forms so that they can transition into new forms. This can take short or long period of time. It could take over days, years, weeks, months, decades. It doesn't matter how long something appears to being decaying. It will spring back into life right in time, right on time. Cartouche. I think that might be. I don't know. You know what? I ain't even finna send y'all off. Cartouche. Yeah, we just gonna say it like that. Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries. The use of sacred intonations, my bad. Intonations, the word that you speak or are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power rather than being undermined or held back by it, Practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you say or speak of will come into being more swiftly and obvious. Isis is initiating you as a master healer and her sacred traditions of the divine name and power. You are being initiated into divine healing, a tradition of Isis herself. Isis works through divine names of power. These are sacred words of strength, magic, and power, healing from a place of compassion and devoted to love. She honors that which is worthy of protection and use an endless determination combined with her skills of speaking words of power to cause life to thrive, that which is worthy, that is not worthy of cultivation, which would not serve life, to dispute and decline. And then, how would a kid play with your concepts and your ideas of said situation that you're going about? And what can you find looking from the outside in? Right? And from the outside. My bad. Y'all get it. Yeah, so that was it for pile 1. Thank you for watching. Hey, for pile 2, I feel for you. Look, there's a situation that you're going about where you thought you were going to do something and you ended up not doing it. There was a moment where you were really happy and content with things emotionally around in your life and your aspect of life, and it was giving you strength and courage. Then all of a sudden everything just kind of went dark, and there was an offer that you wanted to provide. There was a sense of stability or some kind of case where you want to go forward and present something, but as you were going to do it, things just kind of switched and shifted and you just didn't go. So you held yourself back from going forward, and the idea of you going forward didn't feel as if it was right. The scenery and the situation looked very, very copacetic. It looked attractive. It was soothing to the individual, and you saw happiness. You saw real stability, and all of a sudden, the stability kind of caved and started to flourish because of lack of communication. And you wanted to bring your sense of happiness and your energy to the foundation. You wanted to be able to provide something that would help suit the foundation of happiness that you're looking and striving for. What was this? Matter of fact, why was there a stop in communication? Why was there a stop? Okay, alrighty then. Yeah. Because Four of Swords is like stopping, exiling. The World is, I would sense this as a communication and choosing to communicate. Lovers is a choice, and it's choosing to communicate. Or is there an argument? Is this strife? What's this strife? Why is there strife at the end of this reading? Why is there strife? Being caught in the same cycle, the same repetition. It feels as if, since there's no communication, there's just like been a tear. And a lack of understanding and maturity. Why did the Four of Swords pop up over the Four of Rods? Oh, well, it's the ending of a beginning and possibly going back. But not knowing whether to go back or not. What's this World card represent? The World and the Lovers. What does it represent? Thank you. Oh, like real happiness. Your happiness got turned upside down. Why was it turned upside down though? Let's see. Revelation of a new thought that things aren't going to be as copacetic as you wanted them to be. Revealing that there's a new thought process, a new thought pattern on what could have been happy. Okay, well then give me 2 cards on how this goes. Give me 2 cards, please. That's more than 2, my boy. I just need 2. Last one. Niggas.
Don't act like we've never done this before.
Please. Oh, I'm sorry. I got my bonnet on, bro. I have my bonnet on for sure. I did wake up not too long ago. I just came straight to these readings. So, so my face is not in this. Starting and going forward and not letting yourself be stuck and presenting your idea so that you can have your happiness. I think I'm starting to see a trend for these. Yeah, go forward with your happiness. Like, don't restrict yourself. Don't castrate yourself because you feel like you need to. Like, it's no bueno. Regret is something that I've heard and learned about. Not fun, let me tell you. The Divine Warrior guides you in your divine destiny. The Divine Warrior energy exists within men and women as in their inner propulsion to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, the true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be more wisdom, focus, intelligence, or surrendering to the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. This part of you will lead you to spiritual success. Bam. Soul revival. 157. Deep soul healing with the goddess Isis, healing goddess, now offers you a spiritual restoration and a deep soul healing through the art of soul revival. Reclaiming piece of your lost, reclaiming pieces of you lost that you've lost through trauma and old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. as well as the opening of a gift and soul abilities you did not know you had yourself. Did you know a piece of you can be trapped in the past and traumatic experiences and relationships, even though long since gone? Because part of you and your power remains with another. This can happen because of permission, a subconscious given to them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permission to be revoked. And this piece, and the piece of self to be reclaimed and restored to the soul. Be dissatisfied. Complacency, the belief that everything is fine, is dangerous. The wise fool has proven the antidote, being dissatisfied and focused on things that irritate you. This can pay dividends. For example, a noted inventor was asked why he spent 16 hours a day tinkering with his work. He replied, "Because I am dissatisfied with everything in its present form." His method may sound extreme, but he's been able to channel this motivation into creating the most interesting things. The wise fool would argue that dissatisfaction can be a benefit prod to the creative process. Beneficial product to the creative process. Because it forces you to ask why things are done the way they are. So what are you dissatisfied with, and how can you turn irritation into inspiration? The proverbial elephant in the room. You're familiar with this beast. The obvious problem or controversial issue that people avoid talking about because it's uncomfortable to do so. For example, many families have difficulty resolving a troubled situation because they find it unpleasant to bring up the elephant of, say, a member of alcohol, drugs, or gambling addiction. Discussing this subject can be painful. But since the elephant is usually the root of the cause of the problem the family is facing, no progress can be made until it is addressed. So what elephants can you point out in your situation that dissatisfy you? And then let me know. I mean, don't let me know your problems. Don't let the world know your problems. Get you a homie, get you a therapist, and don't use substances unless those are your therapist. I would tell you that's a bad idea, but you live your life the pace you live it. So, thank you for Pile 2. Check it in. I'll catch you later. What's up, Pile 3? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? What's the word with y'all? What y'all been up to? Y'all been staying out of trouble? I hope y'all have been. There's been something that you've been dragging your feet on. See, you have the happiness to create and conjure anything that you would like to make, but you're finishing up the drag my feet kind of cycle when it comes to this. As in, you're moving past of moving too slow. I mean, there isn't such thing as too slow, but when you know you got to do something, there can sometimes be too slow. If you get what I'm putting down. And as of now, you're moving past and pushing forward to create something that you actually have a lot of positive emotion towards, like something that really makes you happy. And like it fills up your cups of happiness, a real happiness, something that you would love to nurture, but it was dragging and slowing down, and now you found ways to really conquer your boredom over the cup that you would like to fill up. My question is, what is the things that are slowing you down? What is slowing Pile 3 down? What is slowing Pile 3 down? Ooh. Come here. No, it's just a fight. What's this justice? You gotta push through, you gotta fight. You most definitely gotta allow yourself to push through anything that feels like it's dragging you. See, there's energy that's just ready to explode, to move forward, and not go back to the old ways that you've had. That cycle is over with. You're genuinely moving forward, and you know what you need to create. It's just something that it may seem as a daunting task. And to be honest, you shouldn't be worried because it looked like you got protection. What's this 4 swords or 4 cups? Why is this 4 cups out? Why do they look bored? Distractions. Distractions, distractions, distractions. Those distractions have kept you in a state of delusional happiness. I'm not laughing at you. That's most definitely not at you. I'm laughing at myself. And you see how it's like burning everything down, how it's slowing everything up. What is this? Maiden of Swords or Shields. Maiden of Shields. And then we can get to the world. Maiden of Shields. You get the world card. Yeah. You're not choosing to go forward, or you weren't choosing to go forward because of the failure that you perceived that your happiness was going to lead you to. And it's as if like you're going towards the thing you need to fight. Like you're going past it. You're not allowing yourself to be caught in a fear state, a stuck ideology. You're not going to allow yourself to do that this time. You're going to push forward and not be stuck. Give me more about this Lovers in Reverse. I need 1 card. Okay, give me 2. You need to work on pursuing thy passion and going forward and being a little hot. Don't be cold when creating. Don't allow yourself to go cold while you're creating something and you're looking forward to it. Because we all strive for happiness, so why would you allow yourself not to be happy? You feel me? What about this Prince of Cups? What is he going to do to put out this fire? What is he going to do to put out this fire? Nurturing your ideas and putting in the right amount of mixtures that time. And not allowing oneself to get caught up in the said moment that put them down. You feel me? Going forward and not going back to the disappointing cycles that you've allowed yourself to live. that it? Let me get 2 cards. Let me just get 2, please. Well, that's 1. There's 2. Yeah. If you want to move forward with happiness, you're gonna have to nurture your ideas, and like, not allow them to be dictated or controlled by how you feel in said particular moment. And you have to just like go past. You feel me? Oh, you feels me. Alrighty then, bet. On to these, and then we'll get you on out of here. Serpent of Life or Serpent of Fire? Me bad. Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Isis, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood and queen of the Serpent of Fire, guides you through a transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on your past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You are learning afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. The serpent headpiece of the Isis represents the inner fire serpent or kundalini as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. This happens when the time is right and we are ready. It is important to realize that as your energy and your power is growing now, you need to get used to these new energy levels of strength. This means that you will need to adjust your sense of your own abilities to meet your new levels of energetic empowerment. You will need to realize that you are capable of more than you previously were, and also may need to temper your behavior to take into account the greater power and the effects of your words, thoughts, and actions. Yeah. Temple of Lapis Lazuli. That your soul is very ancient, beloved, and does not only herald from the earth. It holds much spiritual wisdom for star people from civilizations far and near, with unique high vibration awareness that can help humanity transition from civilization based into a fear to a love based culture. You are guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing now. Ancient souls with experience of consciousness and communities from more spiritually advanced civilizations are here on this planet to be themselves at the fullest extent possible in order to help such others or each other and heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. You feel me? So, what beloved policies, ideas, or concepts can you kiss goodbye? And how resilient are you in certain said situations? Do you fold under pressure? Do you fight back? Do you get uppercutted and cry? Do you get punched and then punch back? Like, how do you move? Like, do you allow your emotions to be able to dictate you in the current moment? Is the question. All right, thank you, Pal 3. I hope you found some messages insightful. And I'll be back with another. What's good, Pile 4? I see that y'all gotta jump away from a situation. It's a situation that you really liked, but you realize that you're gonna have to drop it. And it's gonna be difficult to drop. But you have to persevere through it, because if you don't, it's going to cause much more of a delay and a drag on you as the individual. And you know that you need to cut this thing out and not keep going back to it so that you can create harmony and balance for yourself. But it's just so damn addictive. I get it. Look, there's things that I know that we all like to participate in, and they're fun. I mean, I don't know what you like to do, but I know what I like to do is like fun, personally. But that's besides the point. The point being is that, like, it's gonna suck cutting this off. Like, whatever you know you have to cut off, whatever you know you enjoyed, You have to cut that shit off. You know it's putting too many things in your way. You know that whatever that is slowing you down and keeping you down and like reserved, it is blocking your blessings per se. There's a lot of things that are blocking your blessings that you know you don't want them to do, but it's just in the way. What's this Queen Matriarch of Blades? Thank you. You're deciding to whether to cut it off or not? You're getting glimpses of like how great your life would be without said certain thing that's holding you down. What's this hangman? Nope, we gonna do that again. What's this hangman? What's this hangman? Can I please get 2 cards if you rock with me? Just 2. 2 of them things. That's more than 2. But that's 2. Finding the strength and courage to move past said thing. But you're dragging your feet. Why are you dragging your feet? What is causing you to drag your feet? Being indecisive about to cut it off or not. When you know it's just draining you and your energy. What happens as soon as this person cuts off those cords from the devil? You stop looking for stability and it'll be presented to you. The presentation of stability will be presented to you. The presentation of stability will be presented. Wow. But yeah, it's as soon as you cut things off, you will propel into a different form of yourself. You'll be able to create and handle things much easier to your liking than what you were dealing with things. But yeah, no. Oh, yep. A sweet sincerity will come abroad. Serendipitous moment, something that will provide you with extreme happiness, will happen as long as you cut off whatever is draining you in your life force. Alright? Yeah, no, I think that's alright. Alright, well, we're gonna read this right here. Pillar of Light is 117. Descendant of the Star of Isis. Beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you are being guided to strengthen your energy field, to allow more of the divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and into expression. Beloved Initiate, you are called to allow more divine energy and light to emanate from your body, to help build your light body so that the love and the healing of the cosmic feminine energies of the stars of Isis can descend through you, offering healing light and assistance to humanity, and setting your own heart and soul on fire with love and passion, divine love and passion. Proper burial, 4 freedom. With the sacrifice of Osiris, or sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Death. In order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of the death must be released. There's nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to die. Through it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer serves you and which no longer is needed to be a part of your life, so that you may be free. I mean, did he? I just told you. I just said it. Son of a bitch. Solve the right problem. Are you solving the right problem? Is there more significant ones you could be addressing? Are you lazy in taking the first solution you find? How else can your problem be interpreted? Yeah, so thank you for checking out this reading. If you liked it, throw a thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you don't, I mean, I don't know, throw a thumbs down on this. If you a ballsy motherfucker, throw a thumbs down on this. I don't care about this algorithm. I'm just kidding. I kind of do. But, yeah, if you would like me to go more in depth with this, just text me, go down to the description box below, and I do have my link tree up. And my social medias are in there. I'll also put my social media in the description box, so you guys will most definitely be able to reach out to me and make it easier. I hope this message got to you, and it opened up your eyes a little bit. Appreciate you. Thank you. Peace.